As a freedom-loving American and as a veteran of the Marine Corps, I was shocked by President Obama's proposal this week to save money by forcing disabled veterans to fund their own health care through their private insurance. With what appears to be uncontrolled spending on untold numbers of federal programs, why all of a sudden is there an attempt to slow down this irresponsible spending spree by making the very ones who have given so much pay the tab? I know you don't have to have served in the military to appreciate the men and women who do. But you have a much greater appreciation when you have had to notify the next of kin, mother or a father of a young Marine who died while serving his country. Or you've handed the neatly folded American flag that draped the coffin to a grieving widow. Now, I'm thankful by week's end the President retreated from his proposal as a result of the outrage expressed by Americans like you across the country. But this points to a greater misconception of our military, which went almost unnoticed. Last week, at a ceremony where the President signed what's called the Omnibus Spending Bill, a measure that funds the operations of the federal government. As he signed this measure, he mentioned a provision that Congress has routinely placed in it for nearly 2 decades. It says basically that Congress will not authorize funds to place our military under the command of foreign officers through the UN. Now, the President stated he would not abide by such a provision because it limited his authority as Commander-in-Chief. This is very alarming. Given the instability of the world in which we live and the internationalism that has already been displayed in this administration, our military could become the police force for every left-leaning idea that makes its way through the United Nations. Mr. President, thank you for rethinking the idea of making our disabled veterans pay for their own health care. Now I would ask that if you are harboring the notion of giving the United Nations authority over the men and women who bravely serve this country, I would ask that you rethink that idea as well. For more, visit frc.org.